Sword Art Online Progressive Scherzo of Deep Night first look with a teaser trailer, SAO Variant Showdown, a brand new game, finally officially revealed with a full trailer after we have been tracking the trademark for over a year now, a special SAO 10th anniversary project trailer, Unital ring mention. A lot has happened at Anime Japan. We'll cover all of it in depth in This Week in SAO Anime Japan Special, of course. The usual twist with all the non-Anime Japan news will be coming tomorrow, followed by the Scherzo trailer explained video, so subscribe to not miss any of that. We'll start with the small ones and work our way up to the more major things. We started with a little concert with ReoNa at the beginning as she performed Forget Me Not, the second ending of Alicization, and Anima, the second opening of War of Underworld. Additionally, as minor news, we had Yujo's voice actor Nobunaga Shimazaki seemingly too eager to voice a certain character in the future. He pretty much jumped the gun and decided to ask about a Unital ring anime adaptation. The sudden excitement did not last too long though, as he was promptly shut down due to it being a bit too soon. Moving on to more significant news, the actual news, so to say. We had a 2-minute trailer for an SAO 10th anniversary project, going through the past projects of the series as well as upcoming ones, like the Scherzo movie and Variant Showdown included. However, it is not exactly clear what the 10th anniversary project is as a, project. It has a very fancy website, I'll give it that. There's the Art of Sword Online scheduled from July 2nd to 24th. There is an SAO Full Dive event scheduled for November 6th, kind of an important date to be honest, being the launch date of SAO in the series and all that jazz. But again, no real information is available as to what's supposed to happen. Like, obviously they won't reveal full dive tech or anything, but they should have something more than just, let's have a look at the past SAO adventures. There's also the SAO selection event where people vote for their favorite episodes that will be part of a TV rebroadcast event in Japan. So yeah, well, this was a huge part of the show. It really took a bit long. It remains to be seen what exactly the meat of it, the point of it is going to be. As things stand, it feels too much like an open-ended hype build-up to say anything about it at the moment. And the November 6th full dive event will apparently have more info, but that's like half a year from now. Alright, time to get excited! The next biggest thing, and the winner of the show in my opinion, was the official reveal of Sword Art Online Variant Showdown. We put this title on our radar about over a year ago when its trademark was first filed. While there were changes made to the trademark filings, we basically heard nothing about this for the past year, but now it is finally upon us with a trailer. The visuals look gorgeous for a mobile game. In fact, the visual style does remind me of Artlink's work, the studio in charge of SAO Lost Song and Accel World vs SAO, who are currently working on the arcade game SAO Deep Explorer as far as I know. Couldn't find any information about the developer on the website, so that's just speculation based on a visual in-engine style, which isn't much. We seem to have some very nicely drawn anime scenes too, incredibly detailed, but it remains to be seen if that's just something promotional or if the game will have anime cutscenes as well. To be frank, none of these are good news for the incredibly underperforming Unleashed Blading, which has been overtaken significantly by the 4.5 years old Integral Factor again. But what is SAO Variant Showdown, you may ask? The truth is, we don't know. Much like the early Alicization Rising Steel information, there isn't any gameplay info at all on the website aside from the fact that it's a mobile game. Just a simple synopsis indicating we'll be diving into a VR game called Cross Age, where if you are defeated, you'll be losing parts of your memory, and that there's a hooded player that Kirito suspects is a Laughing Coffin member solely because she's wearing a hood, but she likely isn't one, and is the original female character of this game that will be marketed very prominently. But the good thing is we won't need to wait too long to learn more about Variant Showdown. April 2nd has a stream scheduled dedicated to VS, so we are bound to get actual game information there. It's currently scheduled to release in 2022 without any further specifics, so mark your calendars for April 2nd. The biggest news from the show? Anime news, of course. If you have been following me on Twitter or Facebook, which you definitely should on Twitter, you already know Aria of a Starless Night Blu-ray is officially slated for July 8th. No, we don't know about the Western releases or streaming platforms at the moment, but it's definitely going to happen in your region before your region gets the Scherzo movie, so no need to panic too much. They'll also likely try to coordinate around the Japanese date anyways. But moving on to Scherzo of Deep Night, the Floor 5 movie. To be frank, I was expecting a full-size trailer and cannot say I am not disappointed with only a 20-second teaser trailer here. However, the teaser trailer we got was quite the bold move, as those of you who read light novels have probably realized there's not a single scene from Floor 5 in that trailer. Honestly, I kind of like that approach. It probably does not mean much for non-readers, but keeping your main story under wraps, that's something I can appreciate. Granted, it's a 20-second teaser trailer, but still. With Aria, they could be more liberal, you know, since we knew about Ilfang anyways and the general plotline from the butchered original adaptation, but Scherzo will be completely new for anime onlys, although what I'm mentioning there is kinda counterintuitive when you also show White Edge the hippocampus, but I'll leave that for the trailer explained video tomorrow or the day after, which is gonna be much shorter than I was intending to make with a full trailer. But hey, it's gonna be fun pinpointing the exact moments for those scenes. I already have a lot of things in my head for reference, but I'll be double checking of course, since non-Floor 5 flashbacks were a massive curveball thrown at me right now. Additionally, character sprites for our 3 prominent characters of the movie have been uploaded to the Progressive website too. Kirta and Asuna have been updated with their Floor 5 outfits, while Argo has been added from scratch. Not sure why her image has the saturation cranked up to Fox and thumbnail levels though, while her hair feels so lifeless. Weird stuff there. But goddamn, that adorable face, it's the most deceiving thing I have ever seen in my life. Absolutely cannot wait to see her pulling her shenanigans. But hey, if you wanna get a head start, you can find Amazon and Book Depository links to the Progressive light novels down in the description. Scherzo is volume 4, but if you want to read it all, you know, the currently jumped over floors as well, you need to start from volume 1, where the second half has the Floor 2 story Round of a Fragile Blade along with Aria. If you're curious about why we're jumping from Floor 1 to Floor 5, you may check my other video where I extensively talk about everything that goes into that situation. That's been this week in SAO Anime Japan Special. The normal twist is coming tomorrow with all the other weekly news, trailer explained on Tuesday, and SAO Wikia podcast on Scherzo movie later that week. I'll see you all then. Stay cool.